Cote d'Ivoire make quick work of Cape Verde. I mean, let's just talk about this. Cote d'Ivoire they're just operating on a different level, man. These guys now, their next stop is either Japan, Indonesia, or the Philippines. They've just been wrecking havoc. No team is able to, withstand their offense and defense. And true to the word, even they matched up with the Cape Verde side, it was, lack of a better word, it was just so one-sided. Because when you look at the first quarter, the first quarter was the only quarter that looked competitive. But heading into the second, third, and fourth, it all went downhill for Cape Verde, as they're not able to mount any offense or any defense that was going to be able to offset the Cote d'Ivoire side, the Elephants. And there was no way Cote d'Ivoire just going to let this game slip. The biggest lead that Cote d'Ivoire had was 20. They had an 11-0 run. They've dominated this game for well over 13 minutes. Not even 36 minutes, 36 total minutes that they dominated. And despite even Cape Verde leading in total rebounds with 44 total rebounds, they out-rebounded Cote d'Ivoire. It wasn't enough to stop the scoring barrage, especially from deep. Cote d'Ivoire, man, they shot 42% from deep. This is actually one thing that I saw in the second quarter. They are literally scoring from deep. They're just getting everywhere. They're just getting their spots pretty well. In the second quarter, they're scoring pretty well. The scoring production did not decrease in the second and third quarter. In the fourth, they had a few scoring slumps just to end the game, but that time they're just running down. They're just pounding the clock just to make sure that they have just cemented that win. They shot 45%. The Cote d'Ivoire side shot 45% from the field. They had 10 steals, 20 total assists. Okay, they struggled a bit at 14 turnovers. They recorded one block, but one thing that shocked me is they had 18 fouls, which, if you ask me, it's not a good look, man. You can't have 18 fouls like that. But if you look at the points from turnovers, you can see the Cote d'Ivoire side were pretty good. 24 points from turnovers. They led in fast break points. They actually led in points from turnovers. They led in fast break points, led in points in the paint. They were really working the ball inside. 38 points in the paint, 36 points from the bench. They really led in that stat. And you look at even second chance points, you can see they trailed by 7 points to Cape Verde, but I mean, it wasn't really close for Cape Verde. It was a close call for Cape Verde. They weren't able to offset the offense that the Cote d'Ivoire side was setting up. And even looking at the overall flow of the game, you can see Cape Verde just didn't have the rock, especially when they just had a scoring slump, a major scoring slump in the second quarter. Really just dug themselves in the hole. They tried to get back, but honestly, the Cote d'Ivoire side just kept piling on the points, and it was not enough. There was not enough offense and defense to offset the progression, especially the ball when the Cape Verde side were having it. And looking at that, you could see the usual suspects. You have Stefan Konate, 20 minutes played, 16 points, 66% shooting from the field, 4 or 5 from deep. He was hitting his shots pretty well. The lowest guy who shot from deep, he had 33% that he hit. But you have also Solo Diabate. Okay, he didn't scream as much in the scores, but in the assists, he had 5 assists. He struggled with 4 turnovers. He had a steal. Okay, he scored 7 points. He wasn't the best scoring, but in the line, he was 100. Got Vafesa Fofana, another guy who played heavy minutes. He actually played the most minutes, 36 minutes. He only rested this game for 4 minutes. 36 minutes played, 11 points, 66% shooting from the field, 4 of 6, and 3 or 4 from deep. So you can see the Cote d'Ivoire side were really, really piling on the points, especially from deep. 11 out of 26 shots went in, so that's 42%, and 44% from the field shooting. The field goal percentage was actually pretty good, solid performance for Cote d'Ivoire just to finish off the Cape Verde side. When you look at the Cape Verde side, the way they went out, I mean, Ivan Almeida, 36 minutes. He played heavy minutes in that game. He scored 14 points on an abysmal 27.8% shooting from the field. This is not a production that is expected from a star player. He's a guy that he's very trusted. The defense is set up to guard his 3-ball, but in this game, he just didn't have the 3-ball for the second consecutive game. He was pretty cold, 1 of 10 shooting from deep. getting the line, he tried to capitalize. He was 3 and 4 of the line. He had 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He was also productive on other sides of the court in rebounds, assists. He had 4 steals. But in the scoring, he just needed to at least score and at least shoot at least 43 to 45% from deep. That was actually expected production from a guy of his caliber. Joel Almeida, 21 minutes played, 3 points. I mean, it wasn't a good look for him. 1 of 6 shooting, that's 16.7% from the field shooting. Not a good look. 1 of 3. I mean, I don't know where his shot went. I don't know where his shot went in this game, but honestly, that's just unacceptable. Cape Verde, they struggled a lot. They shot 40% from the field, 47%, especially from the free throw, is unacceptable. From 3, it was just abysmal. I mean, 26.7. They need to at least improve on that. This is actually one of those things. When I saw that, it really broke me. But the guy who showed up for every single game in the double machine, that's the constant engine for their defense, Walter Tavares. He played among heavy minutes. He only rested for 5 minutes in this game. 23 points, 78% shooting from the field, and he had 14 rebounds, 3 assists. He struggled with 6 turnovers. He had a steal and a block, but his production was good. The only problem is when you needed your wing shooters like an Ivan Almeida or a Joel Almeida brothers to step up and try to kind of carry the load, especially Ivan, who had a lot of attempts from 3 and only made 1. Really hampered like the success for this team to win. You only needed to shoot at least 45% from the field so they can be able to at least win this game or even make the game close. So unfortunately it didn't happen, and they just took that loss. Cote d'Ivoire just continued their domination, and it's just championship for bust for that side, because what these guys are doing is just out of this world, man. I mean, it was just an exciting game to watch, and hopefully they can be able to compete in Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, whatever. And I'll just come up with a follow-up video on how things are unfolding on that FIBA side. And yeah, man, it's been an awesome window. And if you guys like the video, make sure you leave your feedback down in the comments on what you think about this game, what you think about the FIBA Africa World Cup qualifiers. And yeah, man, I'm out. I'm gonna see you guys in the next upload.